Did you know that when ice cream sales increase, so does violent crime? And that deaths by drowning also increase with higher ice cream sales? Wait, does this mean that ice cream is detrimental to public safety? You probably realize that ice cream could not logically cause more crime or drownings, and may suspect another factor is affecting both of these phenomena: seasonal temperature. When the weather is hot, more people buy ice cream, and they are more likely to engage in swimming and water sports, unfortunately leading to more drownings. And unfortunately, the incidence of violent crime also tends to increase in some places. In this example, seasonal temperature is what statistical analysts sometimes call the lurking factor or lurking variable. Rather than crime and drownings being caused by an increase in ice cream consumption, it's more likely that ice cream consumption, drownings, and crime are all linked to a seasonal rise in temperature. So, all three are said to co-vary with temperature. Whether we are researchers or just ordinary citizens, we attempt to see patterns and relationships in the world and try to make sense of them. If there seems to be a connection between two or more observed or measured phenomena, we want to believe it's not just random and that one thing provides a valid explanation for the other. The ice cream crime and drownings example is a relatively simple case of how incorrect conclusions can be drawn when there seems to be a clear correlation of data. But one doesn't need specialized knowledge to see through an incorrect assumption about ice cream and public safety. Now let's look at a more complicated yet historically true example. In 1991, an observational study of women undergoing hormone replacement therapy, or HRT, found data supporting a protective effect against coronary heart disease. Of course, whenever any treatment is found to have a co-occurring benefit rather than a negative side effect, it tends to be received with enthusiasm and optimism, and this was no exception. However, in subsequent studies looking at a wider range of factors, it was found that not only was there no positive effect of HRT on cardiovascular health outcomes, but a moderate and statistically significant negative effect. One lurking factor not considered in the initial study was that women undergoing HRT tend to be of higher socioeconomic level, which tends to correlate with more beneficial habits of diet, exercise, and regular health care. In both scientific studies and in drawing personal conclusions about the world around us, it's important that we don't overlook the possibility that lurking factors may be creating a false picture of what's really going on. It's a constant challenge to question the seemingly obvious conclusion and to seek out and identify all the factors that could explain what's being observed, remembering that correlation is not necessarily causation.